turret, while the other 2 zealots are actually able to finish off this bunker. 3 stalkers being reinforcing the army as well. Sorry about that. And 6 marines here now as well. 1 siege tank, 2 siege tanks, and now just beginning to saturate this first natural expansion of Jinro as well. Morphing into that orbital command, going to give him more of an economic boost as well. And we've got a medevac coming out as well, and ooh, charge is being upgraded for the zealots now and chrono boosted. Going that heavy siege tank and marine army, charge is going to be a very, very important component of the Protoss army in order to combat that. So still more siege tanks coming out, SCVs, and another refinery, so he is going to be working off all 4 gas. Of course, building Ravens that can be very expensive on gas. Not researching Seeker missile yet. I don't know if that really will be that effective in this game or not. We'll have to wait and see. So 1 medevac and 2 Ravens coming out here for Jinro, but Whitera is going to see this, and he's able to warp in a stalker up here and actually corner these. Oh, nice job by Jinro, putting a point defense drone down in order to save the life of these Ravens. And it looks like he's heading to this. Yes. What's he going to do here? Okay, nice position on this siege tank. A lot of people will actually move the siege tank right to the edge and then siege up. But that is not a good idea, as stalkers are really easily, are very able to actually kill that siege tank because of the range. Keeping him back here, he is able to pick off probes and the assimilator and any units that come into this area without being too vulnerable to anything. Jinro is aware of this upcoming expansion at the gold. I'm not sure what he's going to plan on doing about that. We'll have to wait and see. Observer out on the field, probably going to get taken down by those marines, as we've got a warp prism as well, picking up 4 zealots, but only dropping 2 off. Probably needed to drop all 4 off, as they're not going to be able to. And what do we got here? Another auto turret. Oh, nice job putting that auto turret there, killing off that warp prism and 2 zealots. So yeah, big loss there by Whitera. He's got 2 immortals and 2 stalkers and a zealot, but nothing else really. Transferring even more probes over to the gold expansion. And we still do have that medevac and Ravens floating overhead. Ravens throwing down more auto turrets. That is going to be quite annoying for Whitera, as he's going to be forced to keep forces in the back of his mineral line instead of out in front guarding or even being aggressive. 2 marines coming here to try to kill this also forward pylon by Whitera in the 6 o'clock position. 2 marines were making their way up to kill this pylon, but these stalkers were able to intercept them. So 3 marines and an auto turret still up here. Ravens still up in the top corner, fairly weakened, as they are 1 below half and 1 just over half. And we've got another Raven. Looked like he was going to pop down some more auto turrets, but he didn't have quite enough energy. That or the Immortals took them out fairly quickly. Immortals doing 50 damage against armored units. And of course those turrets are armored. Armored, mechanical, and structure. So yeah. 3 Ravens still up here. 1 on the brink of death, popping down more auto turrets. Wow, I don't know how I would combat this. I guess I would put some cannons in the back here, but even then it's just annoying, as 2 stalkers are even going to have issues without taking too much damage killing off these. But now with 6 stalkers, that will not be a problem at all. Whitera does need some sight up here to take out these marines and on extra auto turret. All those auto turrets about to die. And it looks like a warp prism full of high Templars. And important to note, the Khydarian Amulet and Psystorm being researched. Of course, Psystorm is finished, and the Amulet is not. Although not very good scouting here by Whitera, as he almost did suicide this warp prism straight into this bunker and turret. Siege tanks here trying to kill off these rocks so this command center can land. I probably would land here and convert to an orbital just to get things moving a little bit quicker. Engineering bay up. No, not researching any upgrades quite yet. We've got a Ghost Academy coming up. A reactor. What's that reactor on? That reactor is going to be on a factory. So we're going a fairly factory heavy play here. Two tech labs and 2 with reactors. Sensor tower going up as well, enabling him to see sight and units in that area that it provides. So 1 cannon is up, helping to take out the auto turret. These Ravens are still being annoying, trying to take out probes as much as they can and just cause some harassment. 4th gas going up, or sorry, 6th gas going up now for Whitera, as that was taken out by those Marines. And we've got Dark Templar here just sitting here. Jinro's got missile turrets all the way around though, so it's going to be hard for him to sneak those Dark Templar in, and especially with this sensor tower up. Any units being warped in will be seen, of course. And we've still got these Ravens causing issues, although 1 is taken out by those Stalkers, and there is an observer up here. Probably going to follow these Ravens around and try to take them out as quickly as possible. So large army of siege tanks now being brought in, and wow, I'm not sure if I agree with this, but lots of Hellions. And does he have, yes, he does have the internal pre-igniter, I was right. And it looks like he's going to be dropping 2 tanks somewhere. Whitera getting fairly ballsy here, actually taking 3 expansions at once. This 6 o'clock position one is being scanned. Not sure if he's going to cancel it. And we've got here another command center just finishing for Jinro. Jinro putting up a planetary fortress on the gold expansion here. Probably going to lift this command center off and either go to the 6 o'clock natural or maybe even the 5 o'clock island. Islands, of course, only do have 7 mineral patches compared to the other expansions 8, and comparing to gold expansions 6. So if you didn't know that, now you do. Looks like 1 tank did get killed. Not sure, probably up here at the 6 o'clock position. He's still got a little bit of health left in that medevac, and the tank is fairly healthy as well. Ravens being taken out here, probably, yep, warping in a couple Stalkers here to take out these Ravens that are left, bringing his harassment effectively to a close. So nice use of that warp prism there, and loading the Stalkers back up into the warp prism to make utilizing them back on the battlefield. So all 3 expansions did make it up.